just been a lot of issues one after the other. Hopefully, hopefully things are figured out now. Okay, invite coming in. You there, Skelly?
Yep.
All
I was just muted
right.
because I was nomming.
Dahmer. Hi, chat. Can you hear me? Can you hear Scally? As we'll do an audio check just to make sure we're all set there.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Kan everybody hear me? And my terrible French accent?
Alrighty, Buff says he can hear.
Wunderbar.
Good. All right, well, I hope that we've got these bugs out of the way. Knock on some wood.
Let's get your weeklies done.
See if we can.
Yeah.
I have a
had to
feeling
do
tonight's gonna be
Lamat
tough.
damage, and that was actually the one that took the longest yesterday.
Did you use the carbine or just plain Lamat?
I was running both.
Ooh.
But it tended to be that when I actually dropped people, it was either after they'd already taken a lot of damage from something else, or like with an explosive, or, you know, I kept being like, dang it, I need more damage with the Lamat. And I think I needed like 1,500 or so it just took a while.
Oh, it's cool that you guys were able to like complete that all. I guess as quick as you guys did, because I know that the first week you and I struggled a little bit.
Our weeklies had some good synergies. Like, he needed small slot and I needed Lamat, so I just ran some Lamat pistols, and he also needed what was it? Oh yeah, damage with rifles, which the carbine counts as, and we both needed some of the same monsters, so that helped us.
Very nice.
But he was pretty frustrated the whole time we played. We were only on the Dessau map twice. I was like, you should have played one that was the only map.
It's red too.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume they're on the north side, because that's a spawn.
I know where there's a sledge. Or I thought I knew where there was one. There's Rampage over here. I'm gonna risk that.
$10. Ooh.
What? He's in the boat building. I tagged him and he dropped me. He headshot me and I body tapped him. It was delayed too. You're dead.
Yeah.
Did they throw in a hive bomb?
I think so. The assassin wouldn't get off my ass, and the bees just wouldn't get off my ass, and...
Jeez.
I was going to try to get somewhere a little safer and res you, but... once they threw the hive bomb in, I was just kind of toast.
And I knew he was going to be hanging around the boat area. And I was trying to just keep an eye on it, but... C'est la vie. You must like to play EA Sports. That guy's name was It's in the Game.
I knew I didn't like him.
But I mean, I need that one from back when EA Sports games were really fun. Like from the Super Nintendo days. Who was I playing? Oh, I was playing as Crocodile Man.
Yeah, EA hasn't really been great for a few years now. I mean, I wouldn't know about the sports because I don't play those, but the EA games have tended to be a bit of a joke in the gaming community.
Yeah, I've heard that. But I mean, like, I haven't really played any EA games for a long, long time. Why can't I find this guy? What is his name? I do love that they actually added the Legendary Hunters.
The backstories back?
Yeah, that.
Yep.
Oh. No, I can't find the dude that I was just playing as. I must be blind.
Which dude were you? I didn't pay attention.
It was the black guy with the crocodile skin from that one event.
Not the reptilian, the
No.
other guy with the dreads.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
Yeah, see, I can't either. Dang it, I wish I was paying attention to who I was playing as. Scaled ward. Probably the scaled ward. Thanks, Buff. I appreciate that. No, it wasn't the scaled ward that I was playing as, Buff.
FMJ gives better piercing, right?
Yes, it goes through more. It also hits harder.
But yeah, we actually did some pretty good ass kicking yesterday.
No, not reptilian buff.
I think there were 2 matches where we did complete wipe. Server wipe.
Nice. Were you guys doing trios or
Duos.
nice, man?
There was this one though where we really made a mistake though. We went into the thief's lair thing,
Mm-hmm.
and we were going to trap it up for when people arrived. And then people arrived while we were in the bottom there, and we basically had no way out. And they just cooked a stick of dynamite for a little while and threw it through the door, and we were just like, fuck. And I managed to run around and not take full damage, but Matcha did. And then I was damaged just enough that a dude like wallbanged me with a Lamat through the door.
Sounds like you guys had a lot of fun though.
Yeah.
Wish I could have been on.
Yeah. Well, scheduling just hasn't worked out lately.
I know.
I haven't even been playing that much. Like, I have just had a lot of stuff I've wanted to get done, and usually by the time I'm like, hey, I can sit down and play, it's like, oh, it's midnight now.
Yeah. Well, I ended up looking through trying to find the guide just by overviewing, but I'm just going to scroll through all the characters.
Okay.
Because I couldn't find him at all. I'm wondering if he's not in anymore.
I'm pretty sure I saw him yesterday when I was scrolling through people.
I just don't know why I'm not able to find him. I'm just that blind. Hey, they've fixed Joan Damon. She actually has hair now.
Nice.
It's the one that I was trying to get to veteran for a while there. No, I just went through all of them. Wasn't able to get them up. Weird. Okay. Sorry for that delay, everybody. Let's get back into it now.
I know, I've seen him recently.
Are you looking on your end?
Yeah. That is weird.
Is he not showing up on your end too?
Correct.
That's peculiar.
I'm pretty sure I saw him yesterday. I know I've seen him this week because I was thinking about playing as him. And I opted to go with somebody else, but yeah. They still have not brought back my favorite character.
Which was?
Unless I just haven't seen the right iteration. The one that looked kind of Native American that always wore like a bowler hat and white pants.
You're talking about from the original?
Yeah. Like the random hunters you could get. But she looked kind of Native American, always had a bowler hat and a braid. And I think like a green vest.
I don't recall that one that you're talking about being Native American.
She looked it to me, but I don't know.
I mean, I do miss all of the characters that had the bowler cap. Here, while that is going on, I'm gonna just step out of Hunt for a second and look at their DLCs for a second. See if it just pops up real fast. Okay, back.
There was one match yesterday with Macho where we were at Sweet Bell, and the Rotjaw was there, and there was this asshole up in the tower sniping at us.
Ooh.
And he dropped me at one point. He dropped Macha at one point. We each rezzed each other. And then Macha is running around in the bushes trying to shoot this guy. This was while I was still downed. He was trying to shoot this guy, and he's watching, and the guy would like peek out from behind the metal on the tower, and he would put his crosshairs right on the guy, pull the trigger, and not get a hit marker. But this guy was just like wall banging through the metal at Macha and hitting him every time. And Macha was just getting pissed off. And at one point he hit the guy twice in a row with poison from the Centennial, and like he did a body tap, and then another one that looked like it was at least in the shoulders, and the guy was just running around fine. And Macho was like, that should have been enough to kill him. Like that's weird. You know, and then the guy disappeared for a little bit. And then Macho moves around, he's trying to find another spot to shoot him from and everything. And long story short, when we finally got out, he looks, and it seems when he hit that guy twice with the poison, he did kill him. but there was a lag on it. So like he did enough damage for the guy to die, but the guy was still able to move away before he died, is what it seems to have done. And then he just must have self-rezzed because it counted as him dropping him, and that was the only time he could have done it. But then, on Matcha's end, Crosshair is right on the person. On my end, spectating that match, there were times when he had the crosshair on the guy, he said, but it was like way behind him or something. So I think there was some latency issues on Match's end, because he was having issues like that the first like 3 matches, and then it got better after that. But he had been having packet errors and stuff like earlier in the day.
I'm heading towards Pelican. Is that immolator on you?
Yeah. Hello, buddy. Goodbye, buddy.
Well, let's go over to the Huzamadoodler.
I wonder if that flag is there because of Independence Day coming up. Because that flag normally wasn't there. I'm gonna blow up this fellow.
I'm hitting resupply. Tree looks new.
There's an armored. And he dropped Relentless. I hear crows to the east.
Yeah, there's people over here that were shooting at each other.
Okay. I'm checking the tower and then I'm gonna head your way. But I think the people to the east might be heading here. Unless they're going north.
There's people here.
I'm on my way. Don't die on me.
I'm trying not to, but this guy's got incendiary. I look like Prodigal Son. He's over in this area.
Okay. I don't think he's the only one around here.
No, there's a duo that's here. He was down there last.
throwing something at me? He's in here. He's dead.
Okay, that was one of two.
Well, it's not red anymore. Oh, but he's northeast of me.
I see him. I just think I just shot his bullet mid-flight.
No. I didn't even know that was possible.
People coming up from behind. Over here.
Where's the guy? Over there. Where's the person I dropped? Oh! Fucker. Marathon.
Explosive Jakonu.
Onslaught.
Man, I have not been on it like the past few days.
The more you say that, the worse you've gotten. You
I
gotta
know.
stop focusing on the negative.
We just did the practice match, though.
You've got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative.
Shh. No.
Latch
do what I want.
on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. The bounty thingy up there. So
I
I
thought
was
so.
like trying to loot the guy, but while I was looting him, that other person was able to shoot me in the ass. But I was like, if I can at least pick up the bounty that's there, maybe I could, dark sight people and stuff, but
Yeah, I know what you meant.
I did not CYA. Or CMA, cover my ass. Oh my gosh, I just looked up on the mantle and saw a dragon.
Very fun.
Grace is like, I'll take what he's having. Now there's a...
The How to Train Your Dragon bucket.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I just looked back in and that guy is not there. So strange. That really bugs me.
Somebody just walked on my grave.
You pissed your pants? I'm just kidding.
Have you ever heard that euphemism before?
Yeah, when you get the chills.
Yeah.
That's why, but I had to say that because yeah. Anyways.
So, I was at work today and I heard a 20-something-year-old young lady say, because it was raining, some like 20-something-year-old young lady says, "Wow, the devil's beating his wife out there."
Sun
And
shower.
I was like, I haven't heard that from anybody under the age of 40, and not for many a year either.
You've heard me say it before.
Have I?
Yeah, I say that one all the time. Yeah, once I learned about that one, I was like, oop, I'm sticking to this one for the rest of my life.
Well, my excuse is I forgot you were under 40. You keep complaining about being 40 soon so much. I just assumed you were 40.
No, I'm like 60. Only on the
Ladies
inside.
and gentlemen, he's actually about to hit 40 for the second time.
Shh. They don't need to know that I was a vampire at one point in my life. No, was it that? Well, I mean, I guess you could go with, was it Everlasting Tuck?
Everlasting what?
Everlasting Tuck?
Tuck?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so I think it was Everlasting Tuck. It could have been Tuck Everlasting. But it's a story of a family that they had found a spring that if you drank from it, I mean, it was the, I guess, kind of the fountain of youth.
Uh-huh.
The Skinned. Okay, thanks, Buff. I'll check that when I get back. But they were like 100 years old, and a girl had stumbled on them. I can't remember if she ran away from home or what her backstory was now.
Mm-hmm.
And long story short, something happened that one of the sons was going to get hanged, but because he could live forever, yeah, he couldn't get hanged.
Was this a movie or a...
They did make it a movie. I think within the past 10 years.
I mean,
It was a book.
originally, it was a book. Okay.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like a supposedly real event, like a...
You're asking if it was... Yeah.
Like, basically, was it an actual work of fiction, or
Yes.
is it something that people claim is true?
Nobody claims it's true.
Got it.
Lootbot.
Urban legend. That's the phrase I was looking for.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yes. There's also Bloodline. Jeez, couldn't think for a minute there. Did you happen to see a register up here?
I don't recall having done so.
There was a loot box right next to the clue.
Oh. Well.
On me way.
Okay. If we want to stay Scrapbeak side, we gotta go pitching.
I think we... It's gonna be a difficult choice. Yeah, that's actually over at pitching. It'd be nice if they could put the tree that's like this one back over at the prison.
Yeah, I missed that tree.
Oh, someone's fighting the bear
Da bears.
off to our right. Okay, there's movement this way.
Subsonic.
Oh, PPP.
Wow, that's all the way up at a lane.
People are right in front of me.
Yeah, I'm coming. How far away from you would you say?
They're over here. They're in that house. The duo. She's down, but there's one up still. Couldn't even hit him with the shotgun, but he got me with the penny shot.
He blew his own ass up.
Yep.
It's a shame I didn't get to drop him, but that was fun.
Oh, right. Okay. I wasn't running regular
He had
shotgun.
an uppercut.
Yep.
Well, we could head toward Darrow, hit the thieves thingy, and try to collect clues for the butcher.
Huh?
Because we got
Let's go Stillwater.
6 event points now.
Yeah, we could. We'd have better luck going to Stillwater, though.
Yeah.
Actually, let's go to the tower. There might be the health kit there.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. Somebody with an auto shot already right there camping.
I
wonder
have
if
a
that-
knife out for the grunts, so by the time I switched,
Ah, jeez, man. Freaking people.
I guess I should have just stabbed him, but fuck. Panicked reactions.
I get you.
Well, it turns out none of the options were
Gonna work
good.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, give me credit for a kill? What? I thought you killed his partner.
You dealt damage after I hit them. I thought.
There's gotta be some lag going on my end then. That was, yeah, it was pretty delayed.
And that's kind of what was happening with Matcha and I yesterday. So, I don't know if maybe they're just having some server issues. And like I said, for us, it kind of improved over time. So maybe we'll have better luck coming. That's what she said.
I gotta look one thing up real fast. Yeah, no, Buff found it that the Skinned Hunter is not available. Yet,
Hmm.
like I think like the beginning of the event, I was able to actually get him, but he's not available now. And he was one of the legendary, or not legendary, yeah, the legendary hunters that had the
Yeah,
thingy.
I wonder why he's been pulled.
They're having some issues, but I guess it was like right after they started they did this update.
Hmm.
Man, if I had known that, I wouldn't have been running them at all. Where you at in the battle pass? Just out of curiosity.
I'm working on 13.
Oh, nice. You didn't buy the thing, did you?
Nah. We're gonna have plenty of time.
I'm working on getting to 7.
Yeah, I played some solo matches this week because it was easy for me to work on some of my projects, and then when I just needed a break, sit down and do a solo. And then, of course, all the time I played yesterday with Matcha.
Yeah.
And then you and I did run some a few days ago.
Yes.
I forget which day that was.
Tuesday night?
Maybe? I don't recall.
I wonder how long the skin is going to be down and out for. Because, like, remember when they did the launch to 1896, they had the Mountie gone for forever?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go look for Pumpkin Man. And then I'll be ready to run into the compound. Yeah, Pumpkin Hunter Man is still here. Shrek's compound is still there.
feller.
Understandable. So we had people at lower. We should go check out lower.
Hokey pokey. Money. I'm not having good luck with monsters this match.
Oh, this is the boss. They're in the back of the building. Yep, he got me. But he's pretty much dead. I think. Oh, he's got a dolch. No, he's not pretty much dead. He should have lost a health point, though.
Motherfuck! I thought he was in that corner. Because that's where the armored was attacking.
I only did like 40 damage with shotgun. Oh well.
Mine's glitching out. You know how it shows the hunter that killed you do their little animation and then stand there?
Yeah.
He kept like starting to animate and then completely vanishing and then starting to animate and then completely vanishing.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's still some bugs.
It's pretty bad tonight. Thank you, Planet.
Tis a rough night.
It is. I blame the skunk. I think the skunk took all my luck. Yeah, just before the match, it sounded like there was a distressed baby rabbit, and I went to go check it out. And there was a skunk that was like 4 feet away from me.
Fun.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get sprayed, so I'm happy about that. But I think that just took away all my luck. Probably need to go find that skunk and get my luck back. Alright guys, I'll be back. I'm gonna go find the skunk. Just kidding.
In Cribbage, which is a game that I've just learned how to play in the last few days, if somebody beats you by at least 30 points, that's called getting skunked. And if they beat you by 60 points, that's a double skunk.
That sounds like it's just a polite way of saying, you stink at playing this game, man. And then there's, you really stink at this game.
Okay, so the guy that invented the game, he was a
gambler.
And he was a gambler. And he invented the game by combining 2 other games. And then he taught
They think
all
there's
of
somebody
his
on the
friends.
somebody on the other side.
Okay.
Unless you just got dealt with a hive.
Yeah, I dealt with a hive.
Nope. I guess it was just you then, but I could have sworn that I heard. Man, there's a lot of hives over here. I killed one. There's 2 more still. Good thing I need them.
Mobs have been intense tonight.
Yeah, they have.
Upgrade points. So anyway, this fellow who was a gambler who invented cribbage then taught all of his friends how to play, and then he was like, because you guys like this game I invented, here's a cribbage board and a deck of cards. And he gave them marked cards. And then he proceeded to take his friends and a bunch of British aristocracy for what is equivalent to $5 million today. And then he got exiled to France for being a traitor, and he killed himself once he got in France.
Too bad he didn't know Ben Franklin.
They would have been buds, you think?
He would have been like, hey, I know this has you down, but come on, man. Like, have you seen these women? Let's go.
I forget the time frame, but I think the cribbage guy was a while before Franklin. I think he was in like the 1500s.
I see.
But I might be wrong. I don't recall for sure.
Double hellhound.
Oh, was that you?
Yeah. Let's go, Monteros, and blow some people up. With the money they lost at cribbage. No, horsey. Go back to sleep. Yeah, Crazy Cat, I think you're right. It'll try to give me my luck back in the form of a stink spray. It's white. I'm gonna go to try to set some bear traps. I got this side bear trap.
You didn't drop anything?
Okay. Yeah. Bear trapping doors on the side.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to throw this lantern on him. Motherfucker. He moved. Oh! And then he teabagged me.
He went right through the floor as he did that to you. It's finally red.
Sound like he's excited.
Yep. Oh, right as I got upstairs. One shot. I think it doesn't even say headshot. I'll go right, you go left.
I thought they were downstairs. I was wrong. was weird because their gun was aimed at you and I died.
Yeah, I don't know. There's been all those weird things are happening.
Ah, somebody else shot through there.
I gotta heal up though. This guy.
Moving their body.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna beetle.
Okay. So there's definitely somebody sniping from out there. And they hit somebody, it sounded like over here.
Yeah, there's somebody up on the hill here.
Which hill? Oh, yeah.
That was the sniper.
Did you explode on him, or did...
Oh yeah, I exploded on him. I'm gonna torch this guy. He has a silenced Vetterli. Oh, we are surrounded. We got people to the 75 to about 120, and then that guy at 180. Okay.
Wow.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put this ammo box.
Sorry, I was distracted for a second. Where are we at now?
There's still the guy up there.
Yeah.
I don't know about where this guy went. He was
He's
there up.
over there.
Yeah, he's at the sandbags.
I was already moved out of his line of sight when he killed me. That was weird. Sparks.
He's down that hallway.
There's two over there now. There's one over that way.
He's got Sparks poison. Pumpkinhead does. You want to try Necro?
And be ready to move.
As soon as I stood up, all the way up.
That motherfucker.
Yep. Good luck. Did he shoot you, pumpkin guy?
Where the hell did he shoot me? Wow.
He was right there on the sandbags.
Wow. There was not much of me showing.
No, there wasn't. Because I know exactly where he shot you from.
He's fucking good.
Yep.
He has to be a 6.
I don't know. If we're playing with 6s, that should be impossible, because I think I'm about to become a 3 after this match.
Any idea what I am? Because I know I dropped a lot of people yesterday.
You're a 3, I think.
Okay. I mean, I doubt I would be a 6, but I could potentially have been a 4. I don't know. I've been down a lot tonight, so.
Yeah, that guy was a 4. Okay, I'm gonna get this character set up, and then I'm gonna step away. And I tell you, having the Terminus cannon is gonna be so nice. No, they really don't seem to change too much. It's just more of the severity of the people you're going up against. Because it's like the 5 and 6, like there's a lot of strategy, but like from like the 4s down to the 2s is where all the fun is at. Especially when you can just sit there and watch for a minute and see people just go weird with each other. I probably shouldn't do that.
Like when you just see 2 people with chain pistols fanning at each other and neither of them hit each other.
Yeah. Or you see people just kind of crouch walking in the middle of an open field. And then like you take a shot but you miss, and they like stop and they're like, "Where'd that come from? Was that you?"
It's like, I'm right in front of
like,
you, dude.
Yep, that's exactly what I mean. It'd be nice if it could go straight into the traits after you set up everything. Okay, I gotta walk away for a second. All right, back now. Ooh, I haven't really gone to King Snake since the update. Oh, bad idea. There's a health kit right here.
Challenges. Do you still need like
I still need
hives
nine.
or
I
anything?
need 9 more. Oh, it's so nice that they actually added something up here for protection.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was an explosive that went off at Moses. Or is that you?
I just blew stuff up. I was trying to kill a meathead. There he is. He didn't drop anything. Dang it.
That was weird.
What was?
An immolator was. I was just about to smack him, and he was still recovering, and then he was able to recover a lot faster and snuck up behind me. You have an immolator on you?
Nope. I have no immolators nearby.
I could have sworn I heard an immolator.
Yeah, he's over here. He's upset. But marginally. He's really upset because he saw me. There is an envelope way up on top of all these sacks.
I'm gonna go hit this
XP.
resupply going towards Palace.
2 hits with a shovel took him out. That uppity immolator went and hit me in the head with a shovel. Except it was the other way around.
There's a lot of shooting kind of towards fort. It's not where the boss is at, but I think that's some PvP.
There's a free register up here.
Okay, well,
Little shed with the hay.
gonna see if I can find these people here. Kind of wait for them.
That was me.
The route is between here toward Pearl.
Okay.
Okay, so I think there's somebody in here. They just died. Is that you?
Yep. Every freaking direction I turned, there were ducks, so I just had to pick some to piss off. They're by me.
Yep.
They're out here now. They've gone toward Pelican.
I see.
They're down in here right now. Maybe heading up the other side, but yeah, they've gone up the other side. You're using the elevator, it sounds like. Yeah, they're at the top of the elevator. They're coming back up the hill. They're gonna be up here. I hit them. I don't know if they're dead.
So we got one here. They should have gone to the resupply.
Where's their partner?
She's right here.
Ah, okay.
The loot box. No, let's go see if we can get your health chunk back.
I'll consider this Mosin an upgrade.
Now I'm finally feeling like I'm ready. There's ducks to my left.
There's a trace right over there.
People in there. I heard movement like towards the middle. Thought I did.
Nothing's red.
I could have sworn that I heard somebody though. Oh,
What?
somebody already picked up Rotjaw. We gotta run to the south. We want to try to catch them before they extract. I started to run. These people are camping. Oh, shoot. I spooked crows. There's people in the woods.
On the balcony.
I'm gonna have a problem with hellhounds here in a second. There's people in the woods back here too, so it's fun.
That tower looks different than I remember.
There's somebody in here.
Like up on top of the hill?
No, there's somebody that. So there's somebody back in here, and there's somebody in that little shack that's down here. Okay, bounty is circling around. They're almost to extraction. Bounty's gonna come up here in a minute.
I thought he had crap between us. Oh, he did. He wall banged.
Oh crap! Yep.
I was empty.
What the heck, man? This is nuts. That son of a gun, dude. I swear there was just so many grunts and stuff that showed up out of nowhere.
And the hellhounds, and
That's
yeah.
what I mean. Oh, no, I mean the stars have changed a lot in mine, but I've had a lot there buff.
It just ticked me off that,
Yeah.
like, if I'd hit that dog with my incendiary, I wouldn't have died. But when I pulled the trigger, I hear click.
Oh.
It's like, fuck. It was at that exact moment that I knew I fucked up.
But that stinking solo.
Well, I definitely hate to say it.
But you're gonna do one more and then be done.
But I
Sounds
saw
good.
the time and I need to be done.
One more and be done. Got it.
Nah, I gotta be done.
Boo.
Sorry. I got a couple things to take care of before I go to bed and try to be a responsible adult.
A likely story.
Well, I like you too, but
All right, man. Well, you have a good night. Thanks for running.
you too. It was fun. See you next time.
Sounds good. Yep. All right. Well, let's see. I think I'm gonna try to play this one a little bit on the safer side and just get this one to level 50, because during the event I like to try to get all of the hunters with a 10% set up for up to level 50. So that's my plan for this one. So we'll play a little safe on this one and then go a little bit harder on the next. But I need to top off my water, so I'll see you guys in a second. All right, we're back just in time. Where was that other guy? Hmm. I don't have Death Street, I don't think so. But I do have Serpent. I should have remembered that one. I think if I hadn't jumped through the glass, I would have never spooked him. Oh, this is interesting. Just chilling with the chickens. I wonder if they fixed it because, like, I know you. Dang, those guys are on me. Did you go up there? It's just interesting that stabbing the chickens makes it where'd you guys go? Yeah, it's just interesting that stabbing the chickens makes them mad. Like, I'm sure these guys are pretty sure I'm gonna go up here. So they're watching it, but it is interesting. See if they try to shoot me from up here. All right. I really want to try this catalyst thing. That's pretty dope. Normally that would kill you. Where'd they just set that up at? Because that was a choke. Can I see if I can just find a health kit? Nope. I'm just looking for a med kit now. There's the med kit. Alright. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to just get out of this one. That was a lot of traps. Yeah, I didn't do a lot there, but like I said, we're going to take that one slow. Try to get this character to 50 since she was like right there. Or he, I don't know. One thing that I really wish they would do would be to go back to how the grunt and the grunt footsteps used to be, so you could tell the difference between a grunt and a player. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, exactly. But normally it's like once you hear that first step, you're like, wait, is that a... And usually you're dead. But also hunters can kind of listen, or will start to figure it out. I should say players will figure it out. Yeah, ducks when you're kind of far off in the distance. Another one. They fixed the view from... Oh, looks like they did fix the view. Yeah, I've noticed that. I think it's annoying. Huh. Nobody's here. I really would have thought somebody would be running up here by now. Especially if you were up at I'm sorry. If you were up at Goddard, went across to Blanc and then down to Lawson. Like, because south of Lawson is the hideaway. Or hideout. It's possible, but I mean, I don't think it's just me. It may have just been that where I'm at, like there was nobody there, and everybody was more on the east southeast side, east and south side. Or there's that. I didn't realize it was actually right there, right there. I forgot there's that big open field. Come on, somebody poke your head up. Well, see, they're camping the hideout. That armor looks kind of cool in the light there. For a second, I thought it was, excuse me, a hunter. Let's go grab that trace. So it's further south than this. Ooh. Almost got dark side. Check it out. My beetle's got a gun apparently. It's got Dum Dum. The funny part is I'm not running any Dum Dum, so I don't know why my beetle has it. There's the guy. Both hunters are down. But there's more than... There we go. She serpented that, though. Nope. About where Rock does that. If I can get to where Raja is before they kill it, it might stand a chance. I only ever saw one. I'm hoping there's a med kit in there. Compact. I could go all the way back over there, but I just don't want to have to deal with fighting all the AI on the way back. Oh, this is going to be fun. I thought somebody was over here fighting the swamp puppy. I was really expecting somebody to come by here. think this is the first bounty for tonight. Granted, we're still getting in the zone. Oh, I just noticed they changed the symbol for the alert crypt mine. That's actually pretty cool looking. Oh. I think I got one more match in me, and then after that, gotta call it. Did it count as dropping one? It did count as dropping one. Interesting. Alright. That would be nice to know what I got on that last one. I forgot that that's an error that happens. A little bit annoying. You have to wait till it says skip. Alright, let's go ahead. I was trying to figure out how I wanted the packs to be. But I think go ahead and run Yorona. Probably already passed the terminus. Oh yeah, I forgot that there's the mace. I like having that one. There's the haymaker. I think no, I don't want the haymaker. I do. That's 300. Haymaker is. It's a little more pricey, but that's okay. Need a knuckle knife. So what have you guys enjoyed the most about this event so far? I mean, my personal favorite is having DeSalle back. I've been dying for DeSalle since they brought in 1896. There's just something about running into DeSalle it makes Hunt super special to me. I mean, the game is amazing. Personally, it's my favorite game, but the Sal just gives it that specialty. I do think it would be cool though if when they make a new map, they make something that's more of the Southwest, like throw in something like Tombstone, Santa Fe. The Alamo, like throw in those type of compounds, and I think they'll have one of the best maps out there. Of course, you got to have a saloon. Maybe have a saloon and across the street have a brothel or a saloon that has the brothel rooms attached to it instead of just gambling. Oh, and I did say I was going to try this out, but I've got the Duckies on the keyboard. My favorite is having that little guy, the cowboy. Use code GRCFL, sorry, 15 on your checkout at Duckies. Save 50% off your order. One of these days, I'll figure out some better ways to do some lighting so I can actually show some of the stuff that I'm partnered with, and then eventually do a giveaway for y'all. So close to surfing this one. Just out of reach. I do like that they added Catalyst to this. It does make it a little bit more unique. I still miss having the packs as well. I thought the packs made it a lot more fun. They used to have, like, having to write a story. I thought was pretty. It was fun to me having a story. Oops, we didn't even hit that hard. That sounded like we hit the ground hard. I have a feeling it's gonna be. I forgot that does that. I wish they would fix that because it was nice being able to look at the clue and figure out what was gonna happen. I was gonna say La Plata, but let's go. Yeah, to me, if they made the Southwest map, it wouldn't be too. I think that's the bear. That's the brute. Yep, that's the brute. But make a Southwest map because you had the Bayou, Louisiana, run across towards Texas. Whoa. Trap it up, trap it up. Excuse me. Let's hope they come down through that door. GG, guys. Honestly, I don't even know what way they came in from. Oh, I knew there was some more. I'm willing to bet that someone's camping this extraction. We'll find out when we pick up. And I might try to make it look like I'm going to go all the way to the east side of the map. Since I still need to get 3 more extractions with bounty. I didn't grab the terminus. I grabbed the rival. Oh well. Worked in my favor. I'll take it. And I didn't realize I was unmuted that whole time. So if anybody was nearby, they know my plan. Yeah, see? Extraction campers. They're the worst. There's one thing I did want to check out while we're here. Someone told me they would get a few blueprints to this building. So I wanted to check it out. Unfortunately, we're not getting any, but it's pretty cool that if that's the case, then that's maybe a glitch. Because I know when I started playing Hunt, there was almost always some down at the basement of Darrow. you could find a barrel that would always unlock a weapon like it was a blueprint. Alrighty. Well, GG to those guys. That was actually pretty fun. Fortunately, we did not actually go towards those extraction campers. I feel like if it was 2 people, they were camping 1 each. And the guy who picked up the bounty was the close one and started going north, while his partner just kept running and caught up. That's my guess. But we'll find out here in a second. If I'm not mistaken, I thought they were going to, on this update, put in something that give you more of a summary of what happened to the hunters in the game. Yep. Everybody was a team except for just me. Me and one other person. But that wasn't the camper. So Sparrow Recro and his partner were the first ones on the other bounty. And I think Bad Eye was the guy who grabbed it. Let's see. 1434. Yeah, he grabbed mine. And then as we were getting towards the end, Predatory grabbed the other bounty, so. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's interesting that it just told me what that reward was from either when I grabbed it last or the time before, so. That should put me into, yeah. Which one's this for? I'm going to go ahead and equip that. Unfortunately, we got to deal with waiting for this again. But anyways, everybody, I appreciate you all for tuning in. I need to see if I can actually fix Nightbot again and get my my part, the companies I'm affiliated with pop up. Because yeah, if you use code Graceful10 GRCFL10 at W.GG, you can get 10% off your order of W. Great stuff. I highly recommend it right now. They've got a s'mores flavor. Goes amazing with some milk. Beautiful stuff. Really helps you get that mental clarity without that crash that usually comes from having, like, you know, a basic energy drink such as the Rockstar and such. My personal favorites of plain energy drinks, but and then the other code I have is GRCFL15, Graceful15 at checkout at duckies.com for 15% off your order for the cute little duckies to just make your keyboard a little bit more fun. Just be careful though, if you got any little kids, they're gonna want to click it a lot. So, anyways, that's it for tonight. I will be back on tomorrow around 11 p.m. Eastern time, possibly around 11:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'll try to post in the Discord tomorrow night when I'm going to be going live about half an hour beforehand, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. If you enjoyed tonight, please consider giving a follow. My name is Grace. As always, you all stay safe and happy hunting. We'll see you in the bayou.